Hey guys, what is going on? This is Larknok 1, and welcome back to part 13 of my Let's Play of Civilization Beyond Earth. We are playing as the Kavithan Protectorate, and we are going for a Harmony victory. Last time, we began the grand march towards positive health. Well, you know, we have made a little bit of progress, not much, but hopefully with the creation of all these biowells, we will make a good leap forward. We are now building the Xeno-Sanctuaries in a lot of cities. And when these bad boys come out, we're going to be getting so much culture. You're going to see this culture per turn jump up. It'll be a spike, and that will be dandy. Other than that, we are at turn 203, so victories are kind of on our mind. If you see here, we haven't made much progress towards any of these techs, although none of them are too far. So transgenics is just up here, not too scary, 11 turns maximum away. Swarm Intelligence, again, 12 turns-ish away, and Nanorobotics is the big one. That's quite a big distance away. So the real debate is whether or not, when this Institute quest pops, I use it for bioengineering up here for the Molecular Forge, or for Nanotech, which would just speed up the process towards victory. Nanotech might be the best option here. As it is right now, we're getting autonomous systems. I intend on getting master control shortly, and that will pump out just like our economy will be through the roof, which is the goal. Alright, so we finished our Cyto Nursery in Syra. So we have a few options here. We can go for the Biofactory for, it's not bad production. I don't know if we have chitin here, which would just be +1. No chitin, doesn't look like it, but it's still 3 production, which isn't bad at all. I think it quests for something minor like +1 production or +1 culture. So this could be 4 production. Not bad, or we could just grab the Xeno-Sanctuary and get more culture online sooner, as well as points towards that Transcendence victory. I'm more in favor of that, so that's what we're going to go for. Another thing to keep our minds on is the Solar Collectors have reached their first terminal life cycle here, so we should be getting on that as soon as our Xeno-Sanctuaries finish up. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of military units here, so for example, Iron Patriots, 2 kills, pretty cool. Black Hunters down here, 4 kills, and most of these other guys don't have too many kills to them. But we do have a few military units, so what we might want to do, actually, is looking at the diplomacy here, screw with Dao Ming, or at least get them in a position to do so. Because I don't like the idea of just letting her kind of just walk to victory, especially not when she has these 26 combat strength cities sitting around, and we could obliterate them just like that. So while an attack might not be wise until we get a military upgrade to all of our units, just moving forward to do so is probably smart now. I'm really not worried about the Slavic Feds hitting us, and if I am, I can just leave behind a few units, but really just not a big worry. We'll bring the artillery in afterwards. Let's just get these guys ready to go across the river. Alright, 2 units here or 3 units here is good enough to keep back any type of counter-strike by the Australians here. I highly doubt they're going to do anything like that. But if they do, you know, we have it on standby. So Magrail done to Jimboomba, very good. We kind of want to build more biowells, if I can. I kind of want to force Freeland into having every biowell it can. Yep, so let's go ahead and hit the next turn here. See how we progress. Alright, Dao Ming made progress towards... Alright, she got the tech for making warp gates, so that's not too good. Alright, spies now available for work. Let's get the networks going. And then shortly we'll ship these guys back home once they start to finish some of these missions. I really need that science, though. So here's an arbitrary thing, it doesn't really matter. And we want to get our military units down south if we can. Probably eat this guy, this alien here. Stonehawks. Wolf Beetle on Wolf Beetle action, let's go. And let's get this guy across. Oh, Siege Worm, we can actually kill him for some good experience. Some points too. Not bad. Let's get our guys down. I'm not too worried about the Siege Worm, not at this point in the game. In Rising Tide, that might be an issue, even at this point. But, with the 48 combat strength they have, I'm really not worried. Let's go ahead and keep building biowells. It's the only thing that matters. Wow, that's quite an invasion force. You're seeing lined up on Freeland's border there. Again, I'm doubtful that they'd actually attack us. I just feel like we have a superior military even in that region. It's not going to happen. I could imagine a joint attack on our territory from the African Union and the Polyaustralians, but I think with eventual military production that we're going to be pushing in these regions, it's not a biggie.
When provided with adequate data and field of view, anyone can predict the future.
Here we go, master control done. And we got, yep, there's Supremacy 1.
It was getting worse faster than we could fix it.
So that's not going to give us anything too big, the Affinity 1 there. But it's not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Veterancy on Stonehawks. Very good. And, you know, we could close in on this Siege Worm here, and he wouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, not at all. So we're just going to bring these guys right up close. And, yeah. Get our artillery in position to fire. If they can. I'm not sure that they can. It's pretty cool, though. We can just close in on this Siege Worm. We have him surrounded. And network done in Vasanta. What to build here? The nursery wouldn't be bad. Good amount of science going forward. I really want a Xeno Sanctuary. They're just so good. The fuel plant is a lot of science. Energy. It is. How much would this give me? 3. I just don't know if it's enough. The Xeno Sanctuary though is 4. You know what? I'm gonna grab the Xeno Sanctuary in hopes that the long-term payoff will just be good. But it might not be. Alright, Pharma Lab down in Xerxes. How's the local health here? That's another thing we have to pay attention to. Local health in all these places is going to be an issue. We're gonna have to start maxing it out. Xerxes, though, missing a lot of core buildings. Vivarium, obvious. It does have 6 people, so I'm not too worried about, you know, but look at this growth rate, 228 turns. So even with Vivarium, that might not even help. It could, but I don't know. I just feel like grabbing the auto plant or the lab is just the safer bet at this point. Old Earth Relic 2. I'm gonna go for the Old Earth Relic here. I kind of want to get my culture just radical and research here. So the real question is what is our next priority? We just opened up the ability to build a master control, so we should definitely do that. But the real question is, do we want to go towards swarm intelligence, which would be pretty good, but doesn't actually give us that much. I don't even know if I'd build the Bite Geist. Probably not. Surveillance Web, not too good. It's kind of just 12 turns, and it's a necessary thing I have to do to win. Alien Ecology could be cool if we wanted to build miasmic condensers. Those could be really cool. They would just piss off all of the non-Harmony players, of course. But, you know, what else is new? Genetic design, we could go for the cloning plant. That could be very good. Lots of food, and then we could just move towards transgenics, which would help us out with health anyways, with the gene smelter here. So that seems like a very fair option. Alternatively, again, alien domestication, immediate points. You know, we could use that to war the PAC and not have to worry about, you know, rushing our victory. So that could be smart. And that would give us actually culture from the Xenomass wells, which we're building a lot of right now. Actually, what am I saying? We're building biowells. Xenomass wells we already have up, and we have, like, a lot of them already built. So that could just be amazing. And Xenocavs are just a strong unit, especially once they upgrade. I don't know, though. Swarm Robotics, 4 turns away over here. Just generally more points. If we go towards nanotech, we can get nanorobotics sooner. My gut is telling me that the smartest options are alien domestication and like heading towards transgenics. It's just going to be one of the two. I like this option a little more because it just gives me the points that I think... Is that enough to get to level 10? 14 for level 9, and then probably like another 20. So that'd be like 34. I think it is, actually. So this was get up to level 10, which is very good. Not quite a level 11, where all of our mainline infantry would just be upgraded. But I'm going to opt for it. I think the extra culture is nice. The extra levels immediately would at least allow us to get upgraded artillery, and that would just let us put some more pressure on the PAC here. But it does mean we kind of have to focus on building some more arty soon. At any rate, let's get these spies on science missions, or energy missions, whatever they can do. Glad we were able to steal that 527 science. Not bad. Probably would have been better if we were lined up on a harder level tech. Just unfortunate. We have a lot of priorities though. We have to focus on these solar collectors very shortly. Pretty sure some of them are starting to fall. Still have them over all of our main cities. Probably should put some over Freeland and Jimbuba, but it has not. There hasn't been really a real opportunity for that yet. So I'm actually going to leave Iron Patriots here. I think he's fine for now. Finish an academy here. How's Mandara's health? 5. Yeah, it desperately needs some biowells. So let's go ahead and build them another biowell. Finish up with that Xeno Sanctuary already. Alright, whatever. Insult me. That's cool. Okay, whatever. She agrees with our worldview. Thank you, Suzanne. Won't hear me say that very often. Siege Worm didn't do anything. Okay, so we get the first hit, I guess. Mediocre. Can we fire? No, we can't anywhere. We can do melee strikes on the Siege Worm. It's not a bad idea. He does get the flanking right now, so I could probably just take out his little buddy here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's take out his buddy. Bye-bye. Nobody for you, and now we can just kind of smash into him with all these guys and do serious damage. Look at that squadron. I love how immersive armies just shows you how big the siege worms look in comparison, because they won't grow. They'll just be one siege worm with immersive armies on. It's impressive. Can we wipe him out though? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got him! But you look at that. And there's our free 85 culture. Not that that's worth much. And the 55 science. Not bad. It actually dropped an alien skeleton, which is pretty cool. We could send over an explorer. But I don't know if we'll have it. Anyways, let's just get our little artilleries that way and bring this guy in. We'll finish off exterminating these aliens, grab the resource pod. Basic stuff. Alright, alien preserve done in Harsha. How's the local health here? 5. Not a big issue. Let's just go ahead and build the Xeno Sanctuary. More places we build those, just the more general culture we're going to have to do everything that we want to do. Let's get biowells online. How are our biowells over here doing? Probably buy this plot out and build a biowell there too. Yeah, Cyber's going to need it. And next turn, this bad boy. Alright, he has the warp gate tech. Okay. I don't know if any of these guys have the affinity levels. They definitely don't. Nobody does yet. Do I have the gene vault, according to this? Yes, I do. It's weird. Not useful, of course. Doesn't really do anything right now. Well, they're coming over the sea. And our manticores are actually doing damage. It's pretty cool. At least in the Xenoswarm. Trying to hit a Viper with some random raptor bugs. Not gonna work for you, buddy. Let's get seasoned on Royal Barbarians, and who else? Black Barbarians. Give them disciplined. And we could probably move in and strike again. I'm gonna have this guy just heal up. They're alright where they are. Okay, yeah, these guys are pretty good. We could just strike here. I'm gonna let them hit me instead. It's just easier. Biowell done here, very good. Definitely want to walk into all these. Actually, it's not done? Oh, it is. It just happens to be on a hill, because I built it there, because I'm a weirdo. Well, we'll just lock in. Are we not even working any of the academies? Swell. We probably want to do that. Well, that unlocked us off of the biowell, which is a no-no. I guess we can take off some of these guys, make sure we're working the biowells, which no need at the moment. Anyways, we do have those academies now. If we're working all of them, that's 225 science. Not bad. Biowell done, though. Where to build now? Who needs biowells over here? Javed's fine. Xerxes could use one. Singular one. Vasanta's alright. Ausraya could use some. Ausraya's always had food issues. You know what? It's not a bad idea. Just get this guy over there. He finished what? What did this guy just do? Why is he up here? Sabda's about to grow. And so they'll need the biowell. So maybe build a biowell for them? It's not a bad spot for it. Alright, build me a biowell. I guess we'll just strike, whatever. I know I just was gonna say gonna wait for them, but this guy actually is just a lot of health, so he's fine. Actually, these guys can kind of heal. You are gonna build me a biowell, and you... We need more territory for biowells. I think I have 5,000 energy. Feels good. Feels good to be economically intelligent. This empire, though. For real. You know, I really should focus solar collectors. Wow. Annihilation, man. Alright, so let's grab this guy. Free solar collector, thank you. We have to build one less now. That's so funny. That is genuinely funny. Whatever. Okay, get our units that way. You know, I kind of want to build artillery though, because it's going to be centaurs soon. And those guys are not going to be as easy to build, just generally. So we'll put this thing to sleep for now. We'll remember that it's there in Xerxes. What were you doing? You were going to go over here and help build biowells. I don't think you have to remove marshes. I don't think so. Anyways, this Xenomass is finally online. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And Harsha just grew to 16, I think? Yes, it did. Sorry, 6. So now they need a biowell to compensate. Over here, this guy's done. So, is biowell always the answer? No, in this case, you know, we're going to build a mine. I think we're fine there. I want this Xenomass, so hit me up. Xenomass here done. So much Xenomass. And Jimboomba could really use some biowells of its own, so I'm going to send some workers out here. Get these guys going. Titanium mine too, wow. Surprised that's not online yet. Mandara finished its Xeno Sanctuary, so now we could probably and should build solar collectors. They're just 1 turn. The alternative is, again, build Master Control in 5 turns and have that online. So that's probably even more energy than the solar collectors, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, in Xerxes, you know what? Maybe we could just task Xerxes to build us some solar collectors for now. In that case, let's send... Oh, we can't send it to another city, huh? It's kind of obnoxious. So I guess we do just have to build a lab here. Not sure why these guys are putting military units on this border here. Vasant is more worrying than Xerxes. Xerxes has 45 combat strength. It'll be fine. So maybe I should move this brawler up there. Yeah. Let's have a guy there just in case. We already have the striker. I just want to make sure that, you know, we don't get hit by any crazy stunts. And I'm not going to go off track and build, like, defense buildings. Not happening. Let's just get Master Control. Get this economy under wraps. Alright, what'd you do? Networks, double networks. Okay. Give me energy, sirs. Ooh, you can get me science over here. That's very good. Very good. I'm not too worried about the health right now. We are making solid progress. It's down to 30 now. Probably could have explored that region, but I chose not to. I think I'm gonna hit Hui Huang first. So let's get our artillery that way. And could we build this on top of the marsh without removing it? Yes, we can, apparently. That is so cool. Biowells are just, they're great. They can be built on anything. You, sir, you were here to build a biowell. And you can actually build me that titanium mine. Xenomass well, and what to do for you. How's another biowell sound, buddy? Nothing wrong with that. How's freelance health? Let's view this city. 9, because it's pretty much forced to work all these biowells, so a lot of it is getting counteracted just by that, which is very good. We're getting some of our science, food, culture back. Pretty good.
As Adam Smith
yeah,
said,
sure.
trade is the lifeblood of...
No problem with that. You are Harmony. Not sure what you need titanium for. Not sure who needs titanium at all, honestly, as a resource. As a tile, it's fantastic. Alright, so that's actually a lot of trades we need to reopen with Mrs. Suzanne Fielding. How are the solar collectors? Starting to drop out of the sky. Not good, but again, master control and the economy is going to skyrocket. Let's get these solar collectors on then. Look at that, 78 culture per turn 2. That is sweet. We wanted these guys that away. Actually, you know, I could just explore this black region a little bit. Oh, that's not a bad spot for city, but, you know, it's getting a little late. A little late for that. Okay. Up. Give me Biowell. And mine. And we could do Biowell. I'm gonna do this Resolin instead. We definitely want to sell some of these resources. Suzanne Fielding is in 2nd place. She has actually 11 Harmony. That's kind of worrying. So maybe I should sell to someone else? Reggie's kind of neutral. But he has no energy, so he actually can't do anything. Alright, you have a lot though. So you know what? Give me. No, I believe it was
Smith
7.
Said,
was it 7?
Trade is the lifeblood of nations.
Oh yes, please. Oh yes, please.
What's the deal?
That's the deal, dog.
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
What else? What else can I
What do
sell
you
you?
propose?
Will you buy my Xenomass? Yes, you
As
will.
Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
There we go. There's a little positive. I guess some of these solar collectors have to be coming down. No? Not yet? Wow. So I guess our economy's just taking a hit. Maybe from all those buildings being done. But yeah, we are losing the solar collector in just 1 turn. Thankfully, we have this Xerxes one in supply stock. So that'll be decently good as we get them online in Javed, Australia, and several other places. Our economy will take a temporary hit, but it will be back up and running shortly. After the break.
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
No. We're good. I'm just going to hold on to some of that. Suzanne Fielding's been very good to us. Just like a primary export. But I just want to check trade routes, make sure everybody's got them. Do I have no control over the trade routes in my 2 puppet cities? I guess not. But what if I sent them there? Would it just like not let me do anything with them? I have no clue. We could build mine stems. That would give us a lot of points towards the Transcendence victory. But is there something better to build right now? Yes, there of course is. Solar collectors need to come back online. This one over Mandara is down, I believe. Just double check who's down. Basically Mandara, and now we're negative in energy. Makes sense. Again, just waiting on that master control. Let's go ahead and drop over Mandara and get me positive again. Let's get these guys out here. It's always sad to roll up to a nest and find it already dead. Kind of like a war long ago that you never heard of. This worker finished. Let's make sure we're locked in. Oh, off the titanium mine. That's a pain. Spare the food. It's alright. Honestly, because these biowells are giving us quite a bit of food too. I'm not worried about the little energy difference there. The health and the production make up for it. We're going to want to build another one over here. We're really dealing with this unhealth problem though. We're down to 23. Building all the biowells pays off. But that is the timer, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a great time. Give this an up thumb if you liked it. And you know what? Subscribe, because I got content like this every day. Till next time, guys. Take care.